Khabar from Malaysia. Today we talk about this pen that comes in a box like this. Okay, all of you know this is a Lamy. This is a pen that is close to my heart and very dear to my heart because it's a classic and a lot of people like it, including me. Okay, this is the pen. Yes, it's the Lamy 2000. A lot of people's favorite, I know. For me, this is another cigar shaped pen that I really like, and it comes with a variety of nibs which I like also. This is in medium oblique. I'm just crazy over the oblique nibs. For me, the material of this pen, Macrolon, is just a very nice material to hold. For those of you who are not familiar with Lamy, pens are generally in the pen world divided into your plastics, into your metals, into your precious resin, which is actually plastic or just another name. But this is a whole different material, Macrolon. This pen, believe it or not, was made with its futuristic look, was made actually in, if I'm not mistaken, in the 1960s. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when you look at this pen and when you hold it, you won't believe it was created during that time. You can even call this Lamy 3000. For the year 3000, I'll believe it. Its dimensions are just beautiful. I hope this is focusing. Okay, it's got somewhat of a hooded nib. It's not really hooded, somewhat like a hooded nib, and this is a piston filling pen. For this price point too, everything about this pen is perfect for me. Its price point, its nib choices, its durability, the ability to cap securely, everything about it is just perfect for me. I carry this in my daily writer. I heard that there was another version of this, the full metal version, but I prefer the one with the Macrolon. It has an ink window, a small ink window no doubt, but you'll be able to know whether there's ink in the pen. And very few, you are limited to very few choices when at this price point for a piston filling pen, which I really like too. I bought this at KS Gill, and mostly those are all my loves of this pen. I have very little meh to say about this pen. Maybe if there was I wish that possibly the clip was just less sharp at these edges here, but that's just me nitpicking. This is one of my favorite pens when I talk about this. This is about 26 grams, and it's about 5 inches. I would say, possibly 5¼ inch capped. So I normally use this cap. You can have a look at this in a close-up later. I just washed this pen, so later I use this pen mostly for my writing samples, and if I were to post any written quotes on, say, Pinterest or any fountain pen network, I normally use this pen, and it's very smooth for me to write. It just fits me just nice, and I recommend this pen to any beginner as well as serious fountain pen user. It fits. This is just a winner from Lamy. See you in the writing sample, and until the next time we meet again, Selamat menulis from Malaysia. Bye. As promised, this is the close-up session with Lamy 2000. As you can see, it's a pen with a cigar shape, very much like a cigar shape. It's wide in the middle, and then at the end of it there's a white dot, and it's this operates to the piston, so you can twist this to open it, and then put it in ink, and then tighten it again, and ink goes in. So you can see here, ink is full now. I hope you can see this. And there's a silver section at the end here. This really adds up. It's surprisingly smooth. How smooth is surprisingly is smooth, this pen. Right when you hold it here, you see these little notches here. I don't even feel this. When I write, it's just perfect. I don't feel anything. And the macaron material is actually warm in the hand, you know. So this is a very good pen. Very nice feel in the hand, and it is a reason why this pen is a favorite among so many people. If you're gonna sell this thing second hand, normally it will just go very fast. Proves that this a lot of people are seeking this pen, and a lot of people like it. I went to KS Gill. KS Gill is not known to have a lot of choices, yet they offered me an Oblique Medium. So this pen is filled with this Waterman blue. So without further ado, let's go and do some writing. Okay, Lamy 2000 Oblique Medium with it's just unbelievable how smooth this is. It's really nice. With Waterman Florida blue. It's not a particularly springy nib. You won't get a lot of the tines don't open up a lot. You get a little bit. Because of its obliqueness, you can somewhat get like line variation. Is it a wet nib? Somewhat. It's quite wet, and you know, reverse writing, I wouldn't recommend it. It becomes scratchy. Besides, I think the oblique nib is just not made for this. So would I recommend this pen to a lot of people? Yes, I would, and I would especially recommend to those who are buying it for the first time, who's looking for something durable, who's looking for something that will introduce them to the world of writing. This is just a perfect pen. Even if you are seasoned and you just want a daily writer, this fits the bill every single time. The balance of this is just great, and I always use this pen. Kept. So until the next time, thank you, and selamat menulis. Bye.